Okay, let's start the class, guys. Sorry for the delay. So, last time we created our agent in mail.com. Today we will create our AI agents in N8n. Okay, N8n is basically similar like mail.com, and we can create AI agents in N8n. And let's start with our agents. So the agent is basically when we connect to someone on meeting like Google Meet. So the meeting has been recorded in grains. So the grain will send a email in our email ID. So we will fetch that email through an N8n agent, and we will send that email to someone that we want to send. Okay. So let's start. So I can show the AI agent that we will work today. This is the agent. So the first node is Gmail trigger, like when a new email will receive on the email ID, this node will be triggered. The first node will be triggered. Okay. In the second node, we will extract the body of the email, like we want to fetch the only body, subject, and date of the email. And in the third, we will fetch the only body and we will send the thank you message in our email, or we can further send to someone this email. Okay. So we will do only four steps. The next step I will tell you how to do. So you have to do by yourself. Okay, guys. So let's start with we will create it from scratch. Let's create a new agent. So I can show you the interface of the N8n. This is the interface of N8n. Here, all the workflow you have created, like all the AI agents you have been created, show here. Okay, and here credential connections, like we can connect with the Gmail account. In I think like we did in our last class in mail.com, we say connections, and in N8n we say credentials. So like this Gmail with calendar and with perplexity with API or with different application you can connect here. So the workflow, all the workflow will show here, and you can active the workflow from here or inactive workflow from here. Okay, so let's start and let's create the workflow. Okay, you can create the workflow from here. Just click on it. You will see the interface like this. So from here you can create your first like trigger node. The first node will be trigger node. Okay. Always remember in every platform like make.com, N8n, the first node will be always a trigger node. Like we can't add a action node in at place of first node. Okay. So it should be the trigger node. Like you want to trigger manually or on a app event, on a schedule, on webhook call, on phone submission. There are different triggers you can add. Like in trigger manually, you can when you click on it, that node will execute. We have to trigger it manually. Like it can't trigger when the email received, when the someone form submit. Okay. So let's click. The next is on app event, like when a event occur on any app like Gmail, and when we receive an email from someone in our email ID, then this node will trigger. Okay. So the next one is this on a schedule. Like we can schedule it like one time in a day or one time in an hour. We can set by ourselves. Okay. So I will do it in 5 minutes. No. Or the next schedule is like on form submission. Like when someone submit a form, then the trigger node will start. Okay. So in our agent, you can see, I can show you in our agent, the first node is Gmail trigger. Like when the Gmail receive in our Gmail ID, this node will trigger. So let's search Gmail here. Like this is the trigger. You can see here trigger. The more action won't show here, like will show here, but you can't use these events here. Okay, like add label to message, delete a message, like 26 actions are here in Gmail mode. So on message receive. Okay, so I'm using this connection, the third connection, or you can create a new credential like here, sign in with Google, and then the credential will create here. Just give the access of your email ID from here. Like I want to allow an attend to cloud to use Google account. So continue. It will make a connection with Google. Okay. So, but before make the connection, you have to enable the API of Gmail from our this console.cloud with google.com. I think we don't need to do this again. I did it yesterday and explained in very brief yesterday. So I won't do it again. Just enable the like Gmail API from here. I have already enabled it, so you can see here. I have already enabled, so it's showing eBay enabled. So I won't enable again. So before use, you have to enable this and make the connection with N8n. Okay. So now, like this, you can add the filter from here. Like what on message received, you can add the filters like which type of emails you want to receive. So I will add like search. In the search, I want like it. It should have grain. Like I will receive the email from grain, so it should have grain. So I will paste the line this before before a minute. I will copy that line. Like when you will receive a email from Green, you will see the message like you are receiving this because you are attended a meeting recorded with Green. Like when you have attended a meeting and recorded with Grain, the Grain will send a email with you, and the email have text like this because you attended a meeting recorded with Grains. Okay, so you can add more filters from here. It's upon your website, like include spam and trace, include drafts, label names, read status, and everything. Okay, I will save it. I will save it. Now I can run it. I will use my disconnection because all the grain air. Now you can see here, like the input will show here, the output will show here. So the ID and the snippet, like snippet is the basically body of the email, like payload and the size and everything, labels, subject of the email, and to like it's our email ID. So and you can see the output in different format like in table format, in JSON format. It's a formulas. Okay. We can search the like I want to only see snippet. I can search yes. Okay. Was search snippet, you can see a snippet. So when we have multiple fits, like we have 100 fits, we can search here and take that fit from here. Okay. Now the first node has been done. Our workflow, or you can pin the data like you can pin the data from here. Now this data has been pinned. Right? If this data can be used again and again in future node, like in next node, I can use this multiple time. When you save it and you go on another tab and you will return on this tab again. If you won't save the output of the node, you can't see the output again. And if you did pin the data, you can see the output again. Okay. So I have pinned, and you can change the name from here, like wait, just click on right and I can rename it, or I can copy of the duplicate of the unpin, deactive, rename all the things and execute step from here, or I can execute direct from here, or I can delete from here. Okay. So now I will rename it. So I have renamed it, and I can add the node also, not like add sticky node. Just click right click and add sticky node. Just double click on it and you can like use this node is trigger node, and is the emails when the new email is this is the node you can do like okay, like when we have multiple node, then we can add these type of sticky node. Right now I am deleting it because we will only use four node. We don't need it. Okay. So the next node is code node because we want to if, uh, face the date of the email from it, and the face the date of the email and the body of the email. So we will use code node. So just click on plus icon and search code. You will see run custom JavaScript or Python code. We will use JavaScript code. Okay. So I have already written the code in my notepad. Okay, guys. So I will use this. I have already written. So if you don't have the knowledge of coding, so you can just search on ChatGPT how to extract the email body in N8n code node. You can give the prompt like this, and the ChatGPT give the response. Just copy from that and paste it. So if you don't have the code knowledge, so the body, I will face the body from previous node. Like the snippet is basically our body. So just drag and drop here snippet. Now, if I execute this, I am executing this. So the extracted date, now I have three output, like extracted date original, extracted date ISO original snippet. This is the snippet, like the body of the email. We can see the output in different like schema tabulation. I am doing the I'm pinning the data output because I will use in the next node. I don't want to lose this data. So I'm saving it again. If I want pin the data, I have to run the node from starting to end again and again. So I am pinning it. Okay. So the next node is only extract the body of the email. Body of the email. So like the again we will use column, then search and column in the output like in the code just paste this code. This will extract the body. And the original snippet already have. I have already snippet. Now execute this. You can see the output like I have email body. Now I can email to someone like if I want to email with multiple accounts or I can send it with the person I have attended the meeting. But for that, we have to add the calendar node. So that I will do in tomorrow agent. We will create a node here like calendar that will paste the email ID from calendar. Like a event has been created on that node, that date. So we will do it tomorrow, okay? Now I want to send it to someone like such email. Now you can add like add label to message, delete a message, get a message. I want to send a message. So just send a message. If you want to response from the person, you send a mail. Like I'm sending a mail to you and I want a response from you. So you can add this send message and wait for response. So I won't use this. You can use this also. I will use send a message. I want to send a normal message. So I am using this. You can use this also. Like I am sending a mail and I want response from you. Like you are accepting the email or decline the email, or you want to add your custom reply. So you can do it. So I will use send a message. It's a simple. So I will use the Gmail connection here. I want to send a message, resource is message, and the operation is send. You can choose the operation from here also. I am using send. Okay. So from who want to send like I am sending this to me right now. You can send it multiple accounts, okay? And you can extract the meeting, extract the email of the person we have attended the meeting from Google, and you can pass here. Okay. Right now, I am using my email ID, and in tomorrow's end, I will explain how to extract the email ID from calendar. Okay. So right now, I am using my email ID. The subject is also you can give by yourself or you can extract it from previous one. So I am giving it from myself. Like I am sending a thanks, thank you. So the email type is HTML. Like you can use text also, you can use HTML. HTML is basic like when we have like this type of data. In schema you can see like we have used bulletins and heading and all the stuff we have used in our Gmail. Like if I show here like this is the HTML format email. So I want to send a HTML format email. So we have to use it like HTML. Okay. So now I want to send a message. So just extract the message from JSON, like JSON, drag and drop the email body. Now I can send this email body to me, or you can further send to someone else. Like you want to send more person, you want to add more person, so you can add. I'm sending it to me. Okay. Now you can see here the email has been sent. Okay. This is the our node, last node. You can add the node from here. Node also, like we want to send this mail to more people, like we want to 10 more people, we want to send it 10 more people, we can send it from here. Or if we want to send this email to a person who have attended the meeting and the meeting has been created by the grain, we can send also that person, but for that we have to access the calendar. That we will do tomorrow. Okay. Now you have to this and practice this, and we will do the next AI agent that fetch the email ID also and send the email to that person. And we can, before send that person, we can use our email ID. Like if the email is correct, then we can send to us the person who have attended the meeting. Otherwise, we decline the this. Okay. So if we decline, we will create another like response. Okay. So we will do that tomorrow. Just practice on these and make sure the connection has been created correctly. Like before the created the connection, you have to give the enable the APIs and all the stuff we did in our last live class yesterday. Just revise these things, or we will do in our next class. We will create more agents. Okay, guys. So let's end the class. Save it. Okay, guys. Bye. I'm ending.